Okay, so the goal for today is to get the exhaust on the car finally. I'm starting with a Megan Racing, the aftermarket manifold. And from there, I picked up a 3-inch Megan Racing downpipe. Quality seems fairly decent. From there, since I'm not running any cats, I got a used 3-inch test pipe. And for the exhaust, this is also going to be a 3-inch, it's a barely used JGT 500, so I think this will work out pretty good. So like most swaps, a turbo elbow was missing 2 of the nuts, so I just went down to Home Depot and picked up some that are the same size and thread pitch, and we'll see if they work. One thing I didn't consider is how wide these nuts are. It doesn't really allow you to get a socket in there, so we'll see how well they work out. Also picked up a set of new exhaust hangers from Circuit Sports. So come to find out, I'm missing a few things to complete the exhaust install. The hardware that came with it is the wrong size, so I'm going to have to find new hardware for that. And I'm missing a 3-inch gasket, so I'll have to order one of those before I can finish this. Well, here's the exhaust so far. Everything's fitting up perfectly until the test pipe. I should have bought new, but I tried to save a couple bucks and went ahead and bought a used one. Turns out, just as I figured, it's a homemade test pipe. doesn't fit, so that kind of sucks. The plan is I'm going to remove it and try to chop off some of it and see if I can salvage it. Well, here's a better shot of the test pipe. As you can see, it's definitely homemade. It's actually kind of just a piece of shit. So I guess the plan is to just modify this and see if I can make it work. Otherwise, I'll probably just buy something brand new. Alright, so the plan is I need to shorten this test pipe about a little over 1.5 inches. So the only plan I can really come up with is I'm going to make a cut here and then make a second cut here and then just weld these two pieces together, and we'll see how that works. This gives you an example of how much material I had to cut to make it fit. And not surprising at all, the grinder is probably not the best tool for cutting this in a straight line. It's a much bigger gap than I was hoping to get, but I think I'll be able to work with it. And we're done. Well, that's what she looks like. Like I said, it's a flux core welder. So the welds aren't going to be that awesome, but they look halfway decent. It was only a $20 test pipe, so I figured if I can just modify it to work, I'd be happy with it. So I'll probably just grind these down a little bit, hit it with some high temp paint, and get it installed. Guess I gotta get some paint. Now that the paint's dried, this is what it looks like. Alright, the test pipe's installed, so I've got a few things I need to still connect, but I think I'm ready to hear what this thing sounds like. And another issue I'm kind of bummed about is this downpipe just fits way too tight. I don't know what kind of problems I'm going to have because of this, but it's basically touching the bottom of the car at this point. And this is the Megan downpipe, and from what I've read, they usually fit pretty good, but I'm not sure what the deal is with this one. So I don't know what I can do about this. Maybe I'll just run it the way it is for now and see if I run into any problems, but I just don't like the idea of of this flex pipe rubbing